samna aseye no Ghana eyo mani yekua adwuma yie pa nanso mfudie no ebre edoso eso abiribra na ebre so se kuafo de ba kromu a na ne ba no akoye de esanse fom kwan bebre no asese afi nkrokura kwan a omode ba besi eye nkru akesie mu no ne nyina sa kwan no asese na Suma bebreni ya nekafo mu sai kwa saa de no nka batimi ba kromu anka bema akuafo ena for man panifo na so man no susika enso atimi abamu yi pa na no no de tudwa se mampani akufo do afempimie no ene aduonu na aduonu ba ko so sai kon se Ghana year of rose ya kwan ahodo no de be ye a kire se nya senkuma ena covid-19 ade ne be bo mu nti ahwe hunu se Ghana wo se da pon sika bie ade free Ghana o man nyina sika nya e wa afibie mu no ye pon kakra to se sika ya pon ye eye kwan kwan de ba be ye na no ena mampani abede e kire bom ya de atodwa se saa na tie de a se nyame ya na so benya mampani adwa no edi a obehwe na ohamu nchichemu miensa Ghana sika benya nyina no na wapone enso de ato ne no ena ye de be ya kwan na aboma Ghana ya kwan ya popro na atete apansam no yetimi so de aye nyina enso ewo saa kwan no so enhyemu ekoso ewo nkrabumpuni mantamu mampani abede e kire bom ya hyebo se ade ba ko esi Ghana man no kwan pa eye ya kwan ahodo a empo obi fafu na se o se ne kwa ya sabia kesie mu a akwan ne ade obohu na akwada no ebi amame na hore che bebre na kwan a enye etime de ba enti ogidie yie pa se wodi saade we esi na ni so na se Ghana fo ma na konya nko ade a na obenya Ghana konya ne di nko obehwe na eye ya kwan ahodo no ye de oman sika ha mu chiemu miensa 3% na ye de aye Ghana ya kwan enyina enso ewo ha mampani abede e kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia.
We are committed to ensuring that our road network supports our economic ambitions, enhances the quality of life of our citizens, and leaves a legacy for future generations. However, to realize these goals, we must confront the significant financing gap that threatens to undermine our progress. According to recent estimates, our nation requires $12 billion to clear the maintenance backlog and enable the network of about 94,203 kilometers to be at an optimal level. However, current funding levels only cover about 38% of this requirement, not even 50%, leaving a significant shortfall. This gap translates into deteriorating road conditions, increased maintenance costs, and missed economic opportunities. Globally, the situation is similar. The African Development Bank reports a continental infrastructure financing gap of between $68 billion and $108 billion annually. This staggering figure underscores the importance of innovative solutions and strategic partnerships. Under the leadership of our administration, we have prioritized infrastructure development as a cornerstone of our economic strategy.
Mampani abedi e kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ena yeteni ken. Yedi ani kire mo ewo mampani dada yura John Dramani Mahama so nasue na enra mampani dada yura John Dramani Mahama so kosire mentifido mantemu a ono omanfo kodi nkomo yie pa ya enye asemkuma akra na nkomodi ani mo no na wo kire kwan hodo anyame ya na so be mampani obetimi afaso na watoto nyema ama enema nso akoyie enso ede amoman Ghana na owura bambo mu nsemu kakra eno de tu dwa se ne oba Ghana ha no mo a Burkina Faso man no mo bohye no yeti ado anwoma so ye pa yesre yanim kekani etrimpa de emuna esanse ni nyina akoba sa mampani akufo ado ye adefo ye ena okọ eye nhyiamu ase eyufo nhyiamu anase amansan kuba tan nhyiamu ase ewa America mamu no de ko tu dwa se Burkina Faso fo na kofa eye Russia fo akodon friend se Wagner fo aba wonom ena omu ye tutua se mo ye ne wo mo ahye so a kire se nyasen kuma kra semi enam suma amansan ni wiase mampanifo bufu Burkina Faso man no pa se aden no matu sa na mo no a omamo eye empanifo bia nso amane sa asem no so nya sa ena etie nti enam suma mampani abede echi mampani dada Muhammad atodwa se sa asem yakofa mentumu ase ene emuna pa na abeto eye Burkina Faso man no ene Ghana man ntemu a besi na yenka ya ewo ye nuafo ebo ho de ebo fipam nanso nya de esre enso e kwan bia so na no na mampani dada Mahamadi atudwa se we nyina akoba se sanse omo mutuma mpani akufo adofo e obambo mu nsemu no omo nka no kura ne nkyere no eno no akasa nso ompe no kura no watie enti nsem bi oba beka kire ni bia no na waje na wotopete ema amansan enso etie bi sei na yewura John Dramani Mahama ede atudwa.
They say when your neighbor's beard is on fire, you fetch water and put it by your beard because it can spread to your own beard. And so we know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, this government has created some tension between us and Burkina Faso because our president went and opened his mouth too wide. You saw the video. He went and was doing concern about your neighbor. We all are here. We are suffering. America called you small, and you are so excited, and then your neighbor, you are doing concern about him. You know, and so it has created some diplomatic tension. He went there and apologized, but still, it's not the best. So when government changes, we have to go and talk to our neighbors because we must work together. Indeed, the whole anti-terrorism strategy of this sub-region was done in Accra. It's called the Accra Initiative. And so we are the host of that initiative. So we must be reaching out to them and seeing how we can collaborate with them in order that we quench the fire in their houses. Because if there's fire in your neighbor's house, you don't help him to put it off, it will spread to your house. And so I think that we must improve our relationship with Burkina Faso. At the same time, we must also strengthen our surveillance and security so that in case it comes into our borders, we are able to deal with it.
Mampani dada yewura John Dramani Mahama ena yeteni nkan na yedaso agina bato mu nsemu na emfie na bia so ne ba beto aba adwumakuwa ne din ede Institute of Economic Affairs etwaniti aka no IE omede kasa ho debate dwumadi ehihye so ede ma wonmo person be pre mampani adwa no ene bi wonmo na mabedi etfo no so ye de bia ahye so de ma ne no ena IE for de atodwa so mo ne eye party hodo Ghana ha ebi mu akasa we no mayeyi mu enye party hodo agina nyina na ebefro bia presidential candidate so mra eye sanhye mu no ase bi na we no yimu ye beyim na ye omo ho bon yi pa no na omotimi abetena se no bia ton no ho nsem de akire Ghana for wa kire senti a wose Ghana for de akonya no ede ma wo na afimpiemienu ene adununum de kro no watimi abehwe oman no so ede amaye nenam so emama mi so for yakufo no ena brebe otwem na oye Chief Justice Emma Ghana di mu akotini ye pa ode atodwa se aye fo nhia mu nyina awiesa ye akese bibia na kwa so a October bosume no ne September bosume mu no ena omode sa nhia mu na se debate ahihye so na we no moto mo sa de afram nyuko kuma bi ye omoyi mu se de maka no enti we ni nko bebrebe se de omoya na omoye ne bebrebe bi we de nipa be menu miensa nan bi na ya afram obi aba na odne ni sori hu so abeka e de akire Ghana fo ma me so fo yakufo de atodwa se we bedboa ama Ghana fo bi omadwan ayo montanta floating voters no ebi a wotie wa no asem na ohwe na so ano asem we de etimi to no se sikira na ne nam so amotimi ato abade ama obu won so a na ne nsem obeka na Anthony Panitirimu a ene na fofie ena anto ata mame Sofia Akufo.
While we tackle our challenges, we need vision, courage, and wisdom to shape our common future. This highlights the importance of the debates in drawing out the vision, competence, credibility, and capacity of candidates in addressing our national challenges.
She further explained what the debate will mean for the electorate.
Enti mame Sofia Akufo ena yeteni ke no wie no ena panipayo no ena aye ekuo no odano yewura John Kwakye enso di tudwa se edikan no National Democratic Congress NDC amekuo no de krata ba se debate omonye nanso aye fo mpanifo gusoa ne NDC fo no kasa se ombetimi ate ase no mama ho kwan mampani dada yewura John Dramani Mahama so aba no abeka nani swade hunu ne nsema obeye na ne obeye de amagana fo se to aba ema na fimpimi no ene aduno enum so a yewura John Kwakye nsem ni bi eni.
Apparently, because our announcement followed the Vice President's call, the current Vice President, call for a debate with the NDC candidate. Somehow, the NDC suggested that we were doing the bidding of the MPP. But we issued a rejoinder, denying this and saying that we were following our own program. So if it followed the Vice President's call, it was just a mere coincidence.
Yewra John Kwakye oda aye ekuno ano ena yeteninkan. Yewra mo National Democratic Congress NDC amekuno aso epani payo no nkitaodie unsem hyaninsa. Yewra sameje mfidi atudwa se Ghana fo momeme yanina ho yipa na mampani abede kire bomia sabe oye kwakuo pa na so oye seboye odwanwoma ena ode adura no ho na Yewra sameje mfikire mu a mampani abede kire bomia ohwemu a NPP amekuno mfinhia nwotwe mo abedi Ghana fo so no kata ne proye sika die sika mo afa no ye omunim sese bi omo sori a Ghana fo behu omo to ombehu omo ntwomunti no omo saade omo akasa de pa de ba nanka mampani abede kire ba na obekata sa kata ne pro no so se be ya yenya MPP ni bia na sa bemu pani bia nchini ntumu se nipa no adizikanti ebi e chino akotumu na no ena sameje mfidi atudwa sa afeda bato no ye nkyere NPP fo bibi pa na okasa no de tudwa se wotumbre no wa kyere bia na mbere no so esie ebi ene se mampani abede kire ba omia obi enim se osoro abofo ndi ompani ho asem nanso oba abemu a ono ankasa ne nua bema Abraham Baumia wa ma no contract ya baako enum ya ebo no esoma America dollar no na se Ghana cedi no opepe eye ahenu ene edun watwe 218 million Ghana cedis a kire se nyesika kuma ya ha contract mu so bibi wa peja bo ni mu a ebo se nkomodeji ya na so modeji aban no mo peja mu wei edi adanse ese Baumia onye obi o se agini die na ye di amamu nso ehye ne nsa Yewura sameja mfi.
It is also clear from the foregoing facts that Bawumia is one of the key architects of the ongoing state corruption and corruption that is destroying our nation. He is neck deep in the rampant corruption and nepotism that has engulfed this nation-wrecking NPP government. He cannot therefore be trusted to fight the canker of corruption, as he is himself an integral part of the free-for-all grabbing of state resources and the unprecedented state capture we are currently witnessing. It therefore goes without saying that a vote for Alhaji Bawumia is a vote to cover up the corrupt deeds of these nation-wrecking NPP Ejapade thieves and shield wrongdoers, including Bawumia himself and his corrupt mentor Akufo-Addo, from accountability. Bawumia cannot simply fight corruption.
Yewura sameja mfi ono ena nkitaodie unsem hyaninsa wo NDC mo ene etenike no wie no ena asem kro ye omo boa mampani abede kire ba omo campaign mo Yewura Anthony Abayifa Kabodi tudwa se enwanwa point NDC fo pa na atwa mo ho kase Yewura ba omo anua Abraham ba omo sameja mfi kan no kra so ye contractor na enye MPP abreso nko ano ba beje contract na NDC fo abreso nyina no oye adwuma ma obi oba bia na ye ma no contract ma na ye adwuma ne ba ne sen ne de ono akasa ni nua ba ne ama no contract eno so funsuo bi ewo mu Yewura Abayifa Kabo.
A new issue that are being brought up for us today. That's why we are telling you that if you talk about sole source contracts in this nature, you cannot call them illegal or corrupt contracts for that matter. Is it just because the fact that his brother was the vice president of the republic? Then we can go back to 93.7 and his brothers who have also been given sole source contracts. And I'm saying let's not go into that type of comparison because I want to elevate the argument. Well, except that some corruption is established and proof. Otherwise, sole source contracts in their nature surely cannot be corrupt contracts. I have supervised a lot of sole source contracts under the ministry, and most of them were done under a certificate of agency. I mean, we are currently in the rainy season. Imagine a particular community where the entire community is being cut. If we want to follow the proper procurement process, it would take us a period of about 4 or 5 months to conclude a contract and sign it. Now, we have to wait for about 5 months when a particular community is being completely cut and you need a contractor to go on site. Under what basis will you get the contractor to immediately move to site if there is no contractor already on that project? And these are practical things that we come across every day. The same media will report a particular community has been cut. They expect government to react. So under that circumstance, you will have the Minister of Roads coming in and actually asking a contractor to move to site And under that situation, you will want to sole source that particular contract immediately because that contractor needs the contract to be able to mobilize the required finances to get onto the project.
Yewra Anthony Abaifa Kabo ena yeteni ken. Na yedi ani chiremo ewo my Ghana mrashibia fie mu na be na wotwimu ani na my Ghana mrashibia fo esori omodwu omo yeso ena kire se omodu omoni chiremo fie omokwa ahomegie mu na ahomegie no be sabusumi mienu de kom yensa so no mokwa kwotena fie na so wono modie ne no ena krata enra efri eye mrashibia hena achiame hene yewra eye urban kings force mu na baben eba se wosire onuan mrashibia fo se putupuru enyema bia ba woso motena so no mo kan ho asem no mo hye ho mrapa ntnyame ya adomo a September bosom no ebo ne de to so miensa osrese ye dabnada obia nkeka ne ho na ba bia wokobia no omo emrashibia fie mu no mo ntena se na omo nwenwen Ghana ho na niema abeto omo nim no doso ye se fata so mo hwe na omo eyi nyina so efri ho
Kaseboy utie e wo boss 93.7 best news.